guys, hey.
Hey guys, hey! Welcome back to another video.
And we're in a slightly dodgy looking car park.
We are. Let's just show you what we're looking at the moment. So,
Next to a tobacco factory.
So we aren't
in Kansas anymore.
And we're not picking up some cigarettes today.
No.
We are picking up some, well, we're looking at viral food in Manchester today. So we're hoping to find a place called Gooey.
Yeah, Gooey will be our first place as long as we can get in. It's like a bakery cafe place.
But Ian's managed to park us up here all day for £3.
Yeah, just over £3. Well, till 9 o'clock tonight.
So let's try and find the first place that we're going to go and eat at. So
here's our order, guys. So we've got iced strawberry vanilla matcha latte, an iced latte with vanilla. Then I think they're the most famous for is the Gooey French toast, as well as the egg sandwich is quite popular as well. And at the moment we're sat in a window seat.
yeah, we're just waiting for our food to turn up and then
You do order it with QR codes on the table or thing, and we've got a seat easy enough, and we're looking forward to it.
Yep. Let's cut my head off.
That's nice.
That is nice.
It is obviously a strong coffee. Nice and fresh.
That's better.
Yeah,
This one's definitely better.
yeah, this one's good, really. This is definitely
So the food has arrived. We've got the egg sandwich and the French toast.
it should really be
Your
called
first
French
impression.
loaf.
French loaf, yeah.
Whatever you do, guys, do not Google the calories and put it in the comments, because that will really spoil this.
It looks pretty good so far. How are you gonna cut it?
It's
Oh,
already
look.
cut it.
Oh.
If that's what they was
Oh, they might have been, yeah.
probably not cut it in half. It's gone
Let's see. First impression?
very nice.
Very good.
The lettuce makes it nice. That egg is really that egg is like freshly boiled.
It must have been. Very good.
Let's stuff our faces. And gooey face. It's nice and surprisingly soft.
It sounds and looks like it's soft. I wonder how many stacks that is. Oh wow, look at that.
Very fluffy. It's very gooey.
Is it good?
That is so good, so good.
It's a shame that you can't see the horses anymore now.
And here we have the Stitch Cafe. We've got all the different foods and drinks. This has been rebranded a couple of times. Once as a Friends Cafe, the Simpsons Cafe.
What was it before Simpsons?
It was Simpsons, and before that it was Friends. I think we came once when it was Friends.
Has there been a Hello Kitty one as well?
Might have been, but we didn't see that one.
So we're very surprised to see that they've already got some autumn candles in Primani. The good thing about Primani is that it doesn't play copyrighted music. So you... Sweet orange, amber. Let's see what that smells like. Oh, it's quite nice actually. What do you think of that one?
Yeah, it's quite
It's nice, isn't it?
fresh, not over the top.
So these aren't, I wouldn't class these as autumn or candles.
Just that end one that was...
But yeah, that one smells nice. It smells fruity, tropical, nice.
Let's come around here.
That looks cute, but I didn't like the smell of it, I don't think. So it looks like Matcha's popular at the moment. We're just in Blank Street Coffee, aren't we?
Yeah.
Just picking up some matcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty popular. So we picked up the drinks. There they are.
Yeah,
That's the strawberry one, is it?
Strawberry shortcake matcha and the cookies and cream matcha.
So we're just in the middle of Manchester.
So at one stage they did have a rhubarb and custard matcha, which doesn't seem to be around anymore. So
Hopefully you can hear us.
these are the new hot drinks. So
Hot?
as in
Oh, I was going to say the pop
Viral. So there's lots of people filming it and taking pictures of the matches. So we'll give them a little stirry stir. See who likes which one most.
That one's nice.
That's very nice and chocolatey. Very nice and chocolatey.
Get a nice strawberry flavour with that one.
Oh yeah, that's nice as well. I'd say that's probably my favourite because it's more summery, fresh.
They're both really creamy tasting, aren't they?
Yeah, they're both very nice. I remember when we first had matcha, I really hated it, but I don't know if it's just a more watered down version.
And for two small ones together it was £8.80, which
Yeah.
is bad.
Not in the grand scheme of things, considering it's quite a popular place, but
But it was very popular, the
It
matcha
was.
in that place.
like 9 out of 10 drinks were matcha.
Yeah. I don't think I saw anything that wasn't that.
I saw the odd ice latte.
So
Yeah.
yeah, definitely a thumbs up for those.
Yeah.
But we will finish them and then we'll give you our thoughts afterwards.
Yeah, full final thoughts.
So the next place on our agenda is Fat Pat's, which is down this really tiny alleyway. So I'm sending in to go and get our order. What did you get?
We're getting Philly cheesesteak, so it is £15. So because we had, it felt like a lot to eat earlier, we're just getting one to share between us. So
off you go. There's people waiting already. Hey guys, so we're back in the car now.
A little bit hot and
It's
moist
boiling.
now.
It's so boiling.
25 degrees.
We've just been to Fat Pat's, which is another viral place, and honestly, after I did that clip, I don't know if you saw the people walking down towards it, but all those people walking down were for Fat Pat's, and there must have been, what was it, about, say,
There's 15.
yeah, about 15 people just waiting for Fat Pat's food. So fingers crossed it's going to be good. And it isn't just that it's like, it's so viral, everyone's gone there to try it.
But you imagine it must be good for all these people to be going down this dodgy looking alley to get a £15 sandwich out of a hatch in the wall.
A hole in the wall, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna head home now and unbox the Fat Pat's and give you our thoughts on what we thought of the places. Hey guys!
So we're back home, as you might have guessed.
Yeah, so we went to, was it?
The first place we went was to
Gooey,
Gooey.
that's it.
And
Gooey.
the first thing that we had it was on the brunch menu, was the egg sandwich. And so it was like, it had that whole egg that had been cut in half in the middle.
I'll overlay like some footage of.
And I think that just showed what a high quality egg it was, because it was very golden, that yolk.
It was lovely, and the sandwich itself was really good.
Yeah, it was definitely the best egg sandwich I've had. It has good flavour, the bread was nice. Just on the whole, it was a very good sandwich. Whether it's worth the price, that's all depends on what your personal feelings are. It was definitely good for a treat.
Yeah, I feel like that's a lot with these viral things, and
However,
oh yeah,
and I enjoyed my vanilla iced latte. It was just, obviously had a strong coffee flavour, which I enjoyed. You weren't a fan of, but luckily I was a big fan of his strawberry.
Yeah, the strawberry, was it strawberry matcha? I'm getting mixed up because there was strawberry matcha later on, wasn't there, as well?
There was strawberry shortcake matcha later.
Yeah. Which to me was a lot more elevated than the one I had in Gooey. So the Gooey one was nice, but it had a kind of powdery aftertaste. But whether that was because of the strawberries that were flaked on top,
yeah,
I'm not sure.
Or maybe it's because when you saw later on, we saw it, they didn't particularly make all the matcha fresh, did they?
No,
but we'll get
like
on to that.
Yeah.
And so, but you could see that they obviously used like real powder, like the real matcha powder. And so you really enjoyed it at the time.
Yeah, it was definitely a good one, but I did feel that the powderiness when I drank it, but I still enjoyed it. It wasn't like terrible.
However, the star of the Gooey show was that French toast, and it had that dolce
de leche.
That's how I say it anyway. The dolce de leche and some sort of other custardy stuff in the middle, and it was just so well balanced.
It was amazing. It was.
It was.
It
wasn't. Considering it looked a lot, it was very light and fluffy.
Yeah.
It wasn't too sweet. It was nice and soft in the middle, a nice crust on the edge. It wasn't too sweet. It had a bit of saltiness from the butter that they put on top.
Oh yeah, that was so good.
And it was so delicious. It looked massive, but it was doable. Just about.
I feel like between two people it was doable. I don't know if by myself I could have eaten that.
I think all this talk about food's made Einstein hungry.
And now we have a special guest here.
Einstein's come for his.
Let's just show you. Oh, there's little baby. He's here for his food.
Here's his. This is going to be for you.
This is pretty much like Gooey's.
Your version of Gooey's.
There you go, baby.
That down for you to eat whilst we.
So you might be able to hear chewing and eating noises in the background.
Slurping and
just tiny.
And so yeah, that French toast. If you ever go near that Gooey in Manchester,
or any Gooey, if you can find a Gooey,
there isn't
anymore. I don't know.
We didn't do much research, guys, apart from to find out that it was pretty viral. But that was.
Yeah, I think that's going to stay with you for a while.
It is an amazing thing to eat.
Yeah. And so, where did we go after that?
So after that, we took it down a notch and we went on to Blank Street Coffee. It was very busy.
And very viral.
It was. Just standing there, we saw people taking pictures of the Blank Street Coffee. We saw them doing little videos with it. Unfortunately, like I said, we did originally go in thinking we were going to be having the rhubarb and custard matcha, but that must have been a limited time one that's finished now. So we tried the two new ones. The cookies and cream, it was nice. Obviously, like you said, the crumbs of the cookie in the bottom sort of.
I'm not a big fan of crumbs in the bottom of things, because then when it comes up the straw, it's just like when you drink tea and it's got bits of biscuit at the bottom. I just don't like it.
Yeah. And so definitely the one that we enjoyed more was the strawberry shortcake. However, I don't feel like you particularly you wouldn't have known it was particularly matcha just off the taste.
No, not at all.
It was very subtle, and we saw that they had like massive squeezy bottles full of the green
Matcha made up, yeah.
Which is obviously just so they can get it all served out extra quick.
So many people want it, so it does make sense.
It was definitely Blank Street coffee is definitely more like Blank Street matcha.
Yeah.
It's definitely very popular for its matcha, and considering when we first had matcha we really hated it. We are coming around to it more, and
and for the price of those 2 small ones, it was pretty good, really.
Considering it's such a popular viral place in the middle of Manchester.
Yeah, and they could capitalise on that, couldn't they?
Yeah, obviously we've not done a lot of exploring how much ice matcha is everywhere else, but true. It was nice.
You let us know your thoughts if you think that, what was it, £8.80 for 2 smalls was bad or not. But you saw the sizes of them anyway, they weren't like tiny.
And so yeah, and then the last place that we ended up going, because we were a bit too full to eat it there, and then it is just getting it out of this hatch, and this is definitely a lot of money for a sandwich, but when you look at it, as a hefty sandwich. That's
it is
heavy.
hefty. They gave us some napkins, and they gave us some sauces and some wipes. So that's quite nice.
Just tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Right, I suppose, should we cut this up?
Yeah, so we'll cut it up and we'll try a bit of it, shall we? But yeah, I must admit, I'm still full now. It's like, how long has it been? We've been walking around Manchester, so it's like so full. But yeah, obviously you're gonna have to show what's it called.
It smells. It's got a strong smell about it. So let's have a look. That's what it looks like, guys. Oh gosh.
Wow.
That is definitely jam packed with.
It's a thick
with filling. I was just trying to rip the paper.
Maybe just cut it with some scissors, yeah.
But yeah, it smells very nice. Did I get all the way through?
Yeah.
Right, so let's just unwrap a bit of it.
Smells like steak in the package, and it's like, wow, they've really.
Do you think they'll use like a garlic? There's definitely some sort of butteriness that's soaked into the base.
Crispy onions.
Yeah, it's got crispy onions, lots of cheese.
The steak's got a nice taste to it.
So I'm going to go in for a full bite. It's my first go.
Right.
Oh, it's big.
Well, it's so difficult to do it. Wow, it's just
surprisingly it's still
quite warm. Because we drove all the way back from Manchester with it.
Yeah, so it's been like. So obviously it was made fresh.
I don't know how I'm going to eat this. It's so.
All I'd say is I wouldn't have taken it out.
No, I know, but and the bread. Look at the bread. It's got that kind of what's it like? What's that stuff that like?
I think it's like lentil.
There we go.
It's definitely got a strong savoury.
Oh wow.
Very nice. I can't pinpoint off. It's got definitely a herbiness to it.
Yeah. Like cheesiness as well.
Yeah, cheesiness, which you'd expect, but.
What's the steak?
Very
salty.
Yeah, very salty. But yeah, it's very nice.
Oh wow!
It's not obviously £15 for one of those. Although, as you can see, most people, unless they're really hungry, would happily share it, and they have really stuffed it full of meat.
Yeah, I mean, it depends what kind of beef it is really. If it is actual steak beef, then I suppose it's quite a good price. But
yeah, it's definitely.
It's like a gourmet Subway. Yeah. Wow.
It's definitely better than any Subway I've had.
Yeah, that is pretty good. Pretty good, amazing. Wow.
I don't know if I'd be able to eat a whole one of them, especially with how salty
I don't know how
intense the flavour is.
I don't know how much that I'm going to be able to finish, to be honest, but
we'll just have to take our time, but we'll also have to be mindful it did cost me £15.
I'm not going to waste it, but I can't eat it all straight away.
you can definitely say that would definitely stuff your face.
Yeah. We definitely are going to be stuffing our faces with those ones.
And so I'd say, on the whole, it was all very successful looking as going to. Obviously, we didn't get to that many places because there's only so much
food you can eat in one day.
Yeah.
But also, like, we want to try and do it again at some point, so it'd be nice to leave other places for us to explore.
So if anyone is aware of any,
or if you know any viral places that you'd like us to visit, or
that isn't too far from like the Manchester, Liverpool kind of areas. Obviously, the good thing about Manchester is all walkable from each other, and the thing I enjoyed most is it pushed us to go to places that we wouldn't normally go, because we would have never found Gooey on its own.
No.
We'd seen signs for fat parts, but I just thought it was going to be like a greasy spoon or something based off the name.
Yeah, we had seen it before. We saw the viral videos, didn't we? And we thought, well, that sounds like a greasy Lils, or like you say, what's it, greasy cafe?
Greasy cafe doing a fry up. And so it was good because it pushed us to go exploring. It made us do a lot more walking.
Yeah. How many steps did we say? We said like 11,000, did you say?
Yeah, up to 14,800.
Oh, that's more than I do in a day, that's for sure.
But yeah, on the whole, everything that we've tried, we've enjoyed. So it was successful.
Absolutely.
Obviously,
very decadent as well, though.
It is very decadent. Nothing we'd want to repeat every day. But as a little treat, it's been a very enjoyable food eating day.
Yeah. Thumbs up from us.
So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed watching us do something a little different. Like I said, if you can think or are aware of anywhere that you think that we should be trying, let us know in the comments down below.
Or if you enjoyed this video, let us know if it's something you want us to do again. And
yeah, we'll catch you in the next one, guys.
Speak to you next time, guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. You know how much we love it.
We do.
Take care, guys. Speak to you next time.
Bye for now.
Bye.